Yo, what the heck? Kind of have an advantage. It's a lot harder to see your enemies with this dot sight when it comes to white on white and gray and stuff, but with the green one, the one that comes with the blueprint, it is sort of a pay-to-win feature in the sense that you're going to be able to see your enemies a little bit easier. As you can see, I could easily see the green there, So here we are with Vault 141 Ghost, being the best Vault Dweller out here, ready to save the world. So what's up guys, it's here by Nino Orquachi, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Multiplayer, Warzone, and Zombies. You guys are probably wondering, Hero, the Fallout bundle isn't out yet until tomorrow. Well, I heard from a little birdie that you can actually get the Fallout bundle a day early here, which is why I'm uploading this video now. And if you go over to the Ghost Operator skin selection, and you go down, you should be able to see the Fallout skin right here. Here it says, Vault 141 Ghost. And if we go ahead and press X to view the bundle, we now have the entire bundle to buy here. So, if you guys are excited to see how the Tracer Pack Fallout Vault Dweller bundle is, and see if it's worth it or not for 2,800 content points, make sure to drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. On this channel, I upload store bonus videos like this, including reactives, Tracer Packs, Mastercrafts, basically anything that interests me, and I do in-depth reviews on them. And also upload high-kill Warzone gameplays from time to time, so hopefully you stick around. So what we got here is Vault 141 skins for Price, Ghost, Soap, and Gaz, which is actually really cool to see. So if you guys are interested, you know, I've seen the show, actually, and I really like the show. I've never really been, like, into the games too much, but it's really cool how they handled, you know, Vault 141, because all the vaults in Fallout, there's, like, 20, 30, 40, I believe. And then they put 141 for Call of Duty here, which is actually really cool. And this is actually really cool because it comes with like the OG look for Ghost, like his original look, I believe. So I actually like this just for that fact. And it comes with Soap, which we all know has been pretty prominent within this recent season. So they're all wearing the same outfit. It's nice to see Gaz here. In case you guys don't know, Gaz is actually in The Boys now. You know, the show. So if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. It's crazy to see Gaz. Going on forward, we got the M16 Vault Tech approved with Vault Tech tracers and VATS dismemberment. And here's how the tracers look like. That looks amazing. This has got to be one of the best tracers ever. And I think this is the one for the conversion kit, actually. Yeah, it comes with the Jack Patriot conversion kit, which the M16 is really nasty with this conversion kit. So it's nice to get a tracer for the conversion kit, making this gun super effective. And it has the beautiful Fallout look as well. Very amazing attachment. Next up, we got the HRM9 Atomic Disintegrator, also with the same tracers. And it has a really cool, like, sight, apparently. Wow, that's actually really dope. And some amazing tracers as well. And keep in mind, you can probably put the sight on any gun in the game. The Ephesus Spectre Microtherm. There's no ammunition tracers on either of these guns. You can't put these tracers on any other gun in the game. And I don't like the design of this one, which had the blue and yellow look like the M16 does. But it's still cool to see that that optic, which I think references like the green thermal sight in Fallout, and just I love the traces on this thing, so this is pretty sweet. Next up, we got the emblem of the Vault Tech Engineer, the large decal of your special. That's actually really cool because that refers to the stats that you can customize in Fallout, at least from Fallout 4. The weapon sticker of Nuka-Cola Spacer, the Let's Do This weapon charm, the Fat Man weapon charm, which is the rocket launcher, I believe it was. That thing is OP. The loading screen of Restoring Democracy, which shows like the Brotherhood, I believe. The Sanctuary Hills loading screen. The Wasteland Workshop, which I recognize from Fallout 4. And the Vault 141 loading screen. That's fire. That's actually really fire. And the Nuka-Cola loading screen as well. And the Please Stand By loading screen. And the Survivor's Journey loading screen, which I think is a reference to the show. But I don't think that's her exactly. I don't think that's Lucy, but it kind of does look like her. And it has some dog meat. So all of this for 2,800 COD points. You're buying a whole bunch of freaking loading screens, some operators, 2 weapons. Do you think it's worth it? I think it is a bit pricey. I wish it was just 2,400 COD points, but I'm gonna cop it just to show you guys in depth if the bundle is truly worth it or not. But so far, I do like the look of the bundle. I think it's pretty fire. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are, initial thoughts are in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this bundle more in depth. So here we've got Ghost in his Vault Dweller suit looking pretty fire. And I just realized they have a Pip-Boy on their left hand, which looks really fire. So that's a nice little touch there. But here we've got the guns of the Vault Tech approved M16 and the Atomic Disintegrator HRM9. So looking at the attachments, if you want to keep the tracers, you can change any of the attachments except for the ammunition. If you add an ammunition, you'll lose the tracers, and you'll still also keep the tracers. If you take off the conversion kit and just want to run the regular burst M16, the tracers will stay. But you can change anything else besides the ammunition. But when it comes to the camos, here's how the gun looks like with gold, here's how it looks like with platinum, here's how it looks like with polyatomic, and here's how it looks like with Orion. Here's how the gun looks like with gold and ivory, here's how it looks like with spinal husk, here's how it looks like with Arachnida, and bioluminescence. So far, nothing too crazy in combination with the blueprints and the camos. And when it comes to the event camos, you'll see a little bit of rustiness on some of the camos here. But honestly, there's really not too much of a difference here that I can tell. Like I said, you are going to see some shades of blue on certain camos, but on other camos, you're not really going to see any sort of difference. Yeah, there's really no sort of visible differences on most of these camos, which is not a surprise. A lot of these camos, they kind of don't really stand out in any way. Okay, so you can see with some of these special camos, you'll see some differences, but honestly, you won't see too many differences, so it's probably better just to run it without a camo so you can get a little bit more of the Fallout look on this thing. But otherwise, you're just putting a camo on and not really, you know, embracing the full Fallout version of the gun, as you guys can see from all these camos. So yeah, L in terms of camos, but at least you know, you can kind of keep your look without a camo. And then going over to the HRM9 Atomic Disintegrator, you can change any of the attachments except for the ammunition. If you change the ammunition, you will lose the tracers. And when it comes to the camos here, here's how it looks like with Gilded, here's how it looks like with Forged, here's how it looks like with Priceless, and here's how it looks like with Interstellar. Here's how the camos look like for zombies, Golden Enigma, Zircon Scale, Serpentinite, and Borealis. And here's how One Trick and Molten Obsidian looks. So honestly, really not too much difference. You will see some of the little green, you know, dots, I guess, on the camos when you combine it with event camos. So that's going to be kind of cool that this blueprint kind of brings out that sort of like green dot effect with a lot of these camos, just pretty dope. But otherwise than that, you're not really going to see too much decoration. But I do think it's a nice touch to accentuate the camos and the blueprints together. So kind of a W. This is a lot better than the M16, because with the M16, you really don't see anything too significant. But at least with this, you can make some pretty cool combinations, which I like. You know, green goes well with like pink, red, blue at times. Just really depends on the shade of color that you're putting on the camo in combination with the blueprint. So kind of a W. A lot better than the M16 in my opinion. And I'm sure you guys are wondering, how does the HRM9 optic look in default and regular form? So the optic that you get with the HRM9 is the FSS Spectre Microthorn, which of course we've discussed before as giving you a green hazy effect and be able to identify your opponents in a haze of green. Well, if you compare it to the regular version of the FSS Spectre Microtherm, you will see that you do kind of have an advantage. It's a lot harder to see your enemies with this dot sight when it comes to white on white and gray and stuff. But with the green one, the one that comes with the blueprint, it is sort of a pay-to-win feature in the sense that you're going to be able to see your enemies a little bit easier. As you can see, I could easily see the green there, easily see the green there. Might be a little bit harder there, but it's way easier to see with the sight that the bundle gives you than the regular sight. So something to kind of keep in mind. And if you're wondering, here is the special decal or whatever it's called, the I am special. So it looks pretty sweet. I like how it looks on the SVA. And now I'm going to show you guys how the guns look like with their meta class setups for multiplayer. So here are the base blueprint attachments for the Vault-Tec approved M16. And here's the meta class setup for multiplayer for the M16. And honestly, you pretty much retain the Fallout look, which is really nice. You only really lose the stock and the rear grip, but besides that, it still looks pretty sweet. Here's the HRM9 Atomic Disintegrator. And here's how it looks like with base blueprint attachments. Once again, hardly loses this look, and you're probably going to add a camo to kind of distinguish with the green that's on the gun. So overall, pretty much a W in terms of attachments. And of course, if you want to put on the operator skins of the Vault Dwellers, you just go ahead and put on Price, Ghost, Soap, or Gaz, and you go into their skins and you put on the Vault 141 skin that you guys can see here I have on Ghost. I'll just use Ghost because, you know, he's such an iconic character. And yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and head into the game, check out the tracers, see anything secret about the bundle, and see if this bundle is really worth it for 2,800 COD points. Okay, so here we have the new M16 known as Vault-Tec approved, and I love the look of it. It has a rusty Fallout look that you kind of expect, at least from the show or the games or whatever. It has really great strafe speed from the stock, and I love the you know, our Pip-Boy on our left hand there. That's actually super clean. So, really nice to see that. And we got the Atomic Disintegrator HRM9. Looking pretty fresh, pretty sweet. And we got that special, like, sight that highlights the enemies in green as opposed to the gray that it usually has. And we go ahead and take off that sight. Here's how the gun looks like with its iron sight. Pretty much the typical HRM9 sight that we're all kind of used to. Just wanted to point it out. And let's have a look at the tracers. It's a bright neon green. Has a really cool sound effect. Sounds like I'm shooting a ray gun or something. And it's the same case with the HRM9. So, yeah, in terms of tracers, I love how it looks. Gives a little nice green smoke. Pretty fire. And now let's see how the tracer death effect looks. Yo, what the heck? We legit disintegrate them, and like I think the little PC terminals or whatever pop up when you kill them. That's a really dope death effect. That's pretty brutal. And now let's get a headshot, see if anything crazy happens. Nah, that's a really dope death effect though. You actually hear the radiation sound as well when they die. So it's like they get radiated. As you would in Fallout, and you gotta be very careful of that. That's so tight, bro. I like that. I like that. And here's how Ghost looks from a third-person point of view, from the enemy's point of view. You're definitely gonna stand out a little bit with your suit, but it's not bright or anything. Now let's see how a finisher looks like as a Vault Dweller. Our man Ghost looking clean. He's ready for the next nuclear attack. So here we are with Vault 141 Ghost, being the best Vault Dweller out here, ready to save the world. This looks so freaking tight, bro. So yeah, if you're a big fan of Fallout, I would definitely say this bundle is definitely worth it. If you're not the biggest fan, then obviously, you know, don't spend your money. It is 2,800 COD points. I do wish it was just 2,400, especially because they're all on the same side. And all the dudes that have the Vault Dweller suits. But the Tracer guns are pretty good. HRM9 and M16 with the conversion kit are very solid guns. And the loading screens are, like, significantly pretty fire. So I would only say really pick this up if you're, like, a fan. But if you feel like this bundle is underwhelming, I don't blame you. I feel like they could have done a little bit more. But yeah, that's all I gotta say here. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Let me know what you guys thought of this bundle. I just think it's slightly overpriced, as is always. I think bundles should just stay at 2,400 COD points, unless they really blow away for like a 2,800 COD points sort of price. I wouldn't say this one's exactly mind-blowing, but yeah. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more epic videos. We got Season 4 Reloaded next week, and more amazing content to cover. I really freaking love you all, and hopefully you guys get this bundle early. Stay amazing.